It's Sunday morning, and you know what that means. It's time for Sunday Morning Wrestling. Hey guys, welcome to SMW, coming to you live from Southampton, England. I am your host, Weslin. Kicking off today's show, your YouTube champion, Mr. Perfect, defending against the 1-2-3 Kid. We also have the British Bulldog versus Kamala, and the Brotherhood versus the Steiner brothers. And then we have the rematch from last week for the Intercontinental Championship, Yokozuna Vs Ted SiBiase. And if you didn't see that match, please go back and watch it. Absolute unbelievable scenes. And then the main event of this morning is a non-title match between the number one contender, Bret Hart, and the champion himself, Macho Man, Randy Savage. And as we're in the action, 1-2-3 Kid slipped that drop kick from Mr. Perfect. 1-2-3 Kid having a couple of good shows in the last couple of weeks, picking up the win against Honky Tonk Man last week. I think a lot of the competitors here underestimating the 1-2-3 Kid. I wonder if Mr. Perfect will do the same as he starts stamping away on him. He goes stay on top of this kid. He's lightning quick as he takes Mr. Perfect over his shoulder. Now picking him back up off the bat. Oh, but Mr. Perfect returning the favour. Mr. Perfect going to work on the 1-2-3 Kid. Drops the elbow. Trying to teach this kid a lesson. Just the one count. Now stomping on the back of the head. And a big kick to the face. And another, turning him over. Again, this is probably good. Keep the quicker opponent off his feet. 1-2-3 Kid getting out of that armbar. Hitting a couple of nice right hands to Mr. Perfect's face. Oh, a lovely kick. And an elbow. A couple of elbows and another kick. This is what you got to be careful of. Those lightning fast feet of the 1-2-3 Kid. Mr. Perfect with a running clothesline in the corner. Now picking the 1-2-3 Kid up. Takes him over with a head drag. Now goes for the cover. 1, 2. Just the 2 count. 1-2-3 Kid staying in this one. Now Mr. Perfect with another armbar. Really trying to punish this kid. As he slides out of it. Couple more right hands, same way he got out of it last time. Would have thought Mr. Perfect would have scouted that, but clearly not. What's the 1-2-3 Kid doing here? Got him out on the apron, hits a DDT on the apron. That might have knocked Mr. Perfect out. 1-2-3 Kid needs to get him back in the ring and make the cover, but he doesn't. He hits a Hurricanrana on the outside. Picking Mr. Perfect. Please just get him back in the ring, and he's too late. But he does hit a massive spinning heel kick, taking Mr. Perfect off his feet once again. This kid has been so impressive. The offense he has in his locker. Now taking a minute, catching his breath. Not what you want to do against a champion. Giving him time to regroup, but he does take him into the corner. Referee's out. Drops him on the floor. What's he got in mind? And what a move that was. Not even sure what to call it, but fantastic stuff from the 1-2-3 Kid. Gets the cover. 1, 2. Bit of a slow count there from the referee. Still dazed from being knocked over. I feel like the 1-2-3 Kid might have had it won there if the referee hadn't been knocked down and was with it. Close to a 3 count. Now maybe looking for the crossbody. This is what he beat the Honky Tonk Man with last week. Hits the crossbody. 1, 2. Mr. Perfect kicking out again. 1-2-3 Kid cannot believe it. He's cheering away though. He thinks he's got this one in the bag. Takes him down with a clothesline and a second. Ducks under him. Oh, hits the super kick right to the jaw of Mr. Perfect. Taking Mr. Perfect to the corner again. Mr. Perfect fighting out with a big headbutt. 1-2-3 Kid with a spinning heel kick right off the back now. Goes to the top rope. Mr. Perfect, and surely not, and he hits the elbow from the top rope to the outside. The fans ducking for cover. As he rolls Mr. Perfect back into the ring, we could have a new champion here, guys, as the 1-2-3 Kid going back to the top, hits an elbow drop off the top rope. All he needs to do is cover him, but he's not covering him. He's wasting this opportunity. Takes him to the corner. Mr. Perfect elbows his way out, takes him over again, hits the snap there. Picking the 1-2-3 Kid up. The 1-2-3 Kid should have took his chance. Nice backbreaker by Mr. Perfect, stomping on the head of the 1-2-3 Kid. Misses the drop kick as the 1-2-3 Kid gets up, misses the heel kick, misses the elbow, hits the kick though, misses the heel kick again. And now Mr. Perfect with the perfect plex. This could be it, it could be over. 1, 2, and the 1-2-3 Kid kicking out yet again. Mr. Perfect can't quite believe it. Oh, look at this small package by the 1-2-3 Kid. We could have a new champion. Oh, Mr. Perfect kicking out just in the nick of time as he goes up for a second perfect plex. Hits it. Surely that's it this time. And it is Mr. Perfect retaining the YouTube Championship. Gotta say, another well-fought battle by the 1-2-3 Kid though, showing a lot of promise here in SMW. Next up, guys, the British Bulldog versus Kamala. It is Kamala's debut. Let's see how he gets on against the British Bulldog. We know British Bulldog is one of the strongest competitors here in SMW. As Kamala just manhandles him, throwing him across the ring. Nice right hand from Kamala, followed up with a backbreaker. Kamala in early control, using his weight and power advantage against the Bulldog. Bulldog with a nice backdrop though. Bulldog trying to get some offense in now. Big right, nice elbow. Can't take the big man off his feet. Does back him up into the corner. Follows up with a couple of rights. And now smashing his head against that top turnbuckle. Kamala finally dropping to the floor off his feet. The Bulldog now looking in control, wrenching at the neck of Kamala. Goes for the cover. Just the 1 count. Kamala managing to kick out at 1. Now Bulldog got him in a headlock, wearing the big man down. Kamala fighting out. Couple of elbows to the midsection of the Bulldog, takes him against the ropes, hits a big boot off the ropes, goes for the cover again. Bulldog kicking out at 1. Kamala really using his weight here against the Bulldog. Got to make full advantage of that. It's clever stuff from Kamala. Just sits on the Bulldog, and this one could be over, chaps. He could be done. Just the 2 count. Just the 2 count. Kamala can't believe it. Bulldog is a fighter though, as we've seen here in Sunday Morning Wrestling. 2-time Intercontinental Champion. As Kamala just throws him across the ring. Now Kamala lining him up on them top ropes and firing him back into the centre of the ring. Kamala going up top. What has Kamala got in mind here? If he hits a splash from the top, it's all over, but Bulldog managing to get his knees up just in time, stopping the splash from the top rope as Kamala hits a nice kidney punch, taking Bulldog off his feet and now slamming the Bulldog's head into that turnbuckle as he wobbles out in the corner. Now turning him over. Just the one count. Just the one count again. What has Kamala got to do to put the Bulldog away? The Bulldog's got him up. Look at the power of the Bulldog. Hits the running power slam. Sticker forking him. That man is done. No, he's not. Take that fork out of that man. He's not quite finished yet. There's Bulldog lining him up. Takes him down with a clothesline and a second. Hits the third. And look at this power slam again, guys. Big power slam. As the Bulldog looking for a second power slam, and he hits it, gets the cover, foot's on the rope, referee can't see it, and it's the 3 count. Bulldog with the victory over Kamala in Kamala's debut. Good win there for the Bulldog as the Bulldog leaves the ring. Next up, guys, the Brotherhood with a big victory over the Natural Disasters last week take on the Steiners. Referee rings well. You got Bobby Baker and Scott Steiner tying up. Scott Steiner definitely the bigger, stronger man as Bobby Baker takes him against ropes, chucks him across. Scott Steiner with a kick to the midsection, now stopping it, and then a flying forearm, taking the smaller man down. Stomping away at Bobby Baker, hits a nice elbow drop and kicks up off the back of it. Now really working away at Bobby Baker and posing, just saying he's got this one under control. Bobby Baker with not a single move of offense in this one yet. Steiner takes him into the corner, hits the running clothesline, and this is just a beautiful scene. Look at that again. Hits it. And Steiner in full control. It looks like he knocked Mark Jones off the ring while we were watching that. Now he's taking him for a spin. Spinning Bobby Baker about. Now what is he looking for? Looking for the Frankensteiner, and he hits it. This one could all be over. All so soon, all so quick too. And he kicks out. I thought he had it then. Bobby Baker, not a single move of offense in this. And Mark Jones hasn't even got in the ring. Bobby Baker obviously thinks he can do this all on his own as Rick gets him up for the driver. And now goes for the cover. Mark Jones looking away, doesn't realise what's going on, and the Steiners have got the victory. An easy victory for the Steiners there over the Brotherhood. And I've got to say, if I was Mark Jones, I would not be happy with Bobby Baker not making a tag. But what can you do? Next up, guys, is the rematch from last week. Yokozuna versus Ted DiBiase. And let's have a look at what happened last week. The suplex off the top, the ring breaking, all competitors down. No one moving an inch. And that is why we are having this match again this week. I'm not sure either of these men will be at 100%. But let's hope they can put on a good fight for our viewing pleasure. We've even got the same referee from last week as Ted DiBiase tries to run in with a clothesline. Can't take Yokozuna off the ground. And Yokozuna with a nice hip toss, taking Ted DiBiase down. As he picks DiBiase up, kick to the midsection, misses the right hand, hits an elbow into the corner. So what, Yokozuna does not seem to be feeling the effects of last week. Straight into the action, picking him up for a snap suplex. This is a quick start from Yokozuna. Maybe looking to finishing Ted DiBiase off early. He knows the effects that suplex must have had last week. the power. As Ted DiBiase takes him over for a 5 minutes carry. Ted DiBiase really needs to work on Yokozuna. Yokozuna takes him down. Yokozuna in full control early on. Obviously Ted DiBiase still feeling the effects of last week. Probably shouldn't have took this match, as Yokozuna goes for the cover. Just the 1 count. And that's smart by Ted DiBiase, rolling out of the ring. Hits a nice right on the end of the nose of Yokozuna. Follows it up with an elbow to the back of the head. Now shoves him against, using the ropes to his advantage. Bounces him off them ropes and goes for the cover. 1. Ted DiBiase picking his head up off the canvas. Don't want it to be that easy. I mean, I'm pretty sure Yokozuna would have kicked out anyway. But it hits the modified rock bottom. Now picking DiBiase up. Takes him into the corner. Maybe looking for the bonsai drop, and if he hits this, surely this one's over. It's got to be done. If he hits it, is that all she wrote? Can Ted DiBiase kick out? And he does. Somehow, some way, Ted DiBiase getting his shoulder up. And now Yokozuna with the Samoan drop. Trying to pick Ted DiBiase up. Ted DiBiase with a big knee to the midsection of Yokozuna, actually taking Yokozuna off his feet there. Yeah, nice elbow in the corner as he takes him down with the power slam. We've seen this before, guys. The power slam and the falling elbow drop as he hits it. I don't know how this man's got any energy left in him. What's he going for? Will it be the $1 Million Dream? Will it be the figure 4? And it's the figure 4 again. He has not beat a single competitor with this figure 4, but he will not give up on it. Keeps on trying to grab it in. Can he do it here? Can he beat Yokozuna with the figure 4? And he doesn't. Yokozuna using the power of his legs, turning them over. Maybe Ted DiBiase should take that as a sign to not use the figure 4 again. As he hits a right on Yoko and an elbow to the back of the head. Now dragging him across that top rope, choking Yokozuna on that top rope. Ted DiBiase now just strangling him. That cannot be legal. DiBiase with a boot to the face of Yokozuna. Now picking Yoko up, but Yoko raking at the face. Hits the slam, the sit out slam. Has he got this 1-1, guys? He thinks he has. Tell Ted DiBiase was not 100%. Yokozuna definitely looking in the better condition this week. Takes him down with a clothesline and another. Goes against the ropes. Flying heel kick on DiBiase as he picks him up. Looking for the Samoan drop and he hits it. Surely this one's done. And he is. Yokozuna with the victory. Yokozuna, your new SMW Intercontinental Champion. Gotta say, over the past couple of weeks, he's probably deserved it. Getting the better of Ted DiBiase last week, and again this week. What a competitor. And now it is time for your main event of the morning. A non-title match between Bret Hart, the #1 contender, and the champion, Randy Savage. And the referee rings the bell. These two slowly walking together. They tie up in the ring. Randy Savage gets behind him, trying to wear him down with that bear hug. And he takes him to the mat. Probably not what you want to get into with a Hart, a bit of mat wrestling, but there doesn't seem to be much Bret Hart can do at the moment. Randy Savage really wearing him down, taking the air out of them lungs as he just ragdolls Bret Hart about. Hits a nice right hand. They tie up again this time. Bulldog gets behind, but Macho Man swinging him in front. Takes him over for a gut wrench suplex. Misses the boot though, as Bret Hart now takes him against the ropes. Hits a big backdrop. Picking Randy Savage up. What's he got in mind for Savage? Taking him to the corner, maybe looking for a Bulldog out the corner as Randy Savage turns him around, gets on the top rope and starts hitting him with them big rights. And the fans count along. That is the 10 count. Those 10 punches on the top rope, you don't see it very often. And now Savage with the cover, just the 1 count. Savage in control of Hart. Hart looking a bit out of sorts. As he hits a European uppercut, maybe he can get a foothold back in this one. Takes him into the corner, hits the running drop kick in the corner, drops Macho Man to the canvas, stomping on his face. Nice leg drop from the Hitman. There's Bret now, picking him up by his head, slamming him on the floor. And again, going for it a second time. Maybe this way he thinks he has to do with Macho Man, be a bit rougher with him. But as we've seen in Macho Man's title defence against the Bulldog, it took a lot to take the Macho Man out. I think he took 3 or 4 running power slams and he still kicked out. As Bret Hart rolls out of that stretch. Went for the clothesline, but ran in to an atomic drop from the Macho Man, and Macho Man eating a left from Bret as Bret takes him down with the clothesline eventually. A lot of back and forth in this one. There's Macho Man, takes him up. Look at that, stalling suplex. As Macho Man going to the top. Macho Man going for the elbow drop. Not messing around, hits the elbow drop on the #1 contender. Can he get the win? 1, 2, 3. He does. Macho Man with a big victory over the man after his title. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the episode, and if you aren't already, please make sure you subscribe. I have been your host, Wes Lynn. We'll see you right here, same time, same place next week on Sunday Morning Wrestling.